Hi guys. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. Hope you're doing something valuable with your time, and hope you enjoying the beautiful day today. Outside is very nice outside. It's not as cold. I mean, it's not as hot as it was. I think we're basically over the heat wave. Yeah, I think we're over the heat wave. But what I wanted to talk to you guys today about was about a little bit about Miss Slay. Miss Slay, Miss Slay. Miss Slay, I just don't get you. You know, you say that people want to make fortune and fame off of your name. People want to make fortune and fame off your videos, making videos about you. Well, technically speaking, you give us a reason to speak about you because of all the things that has been going on with you in your life, about all the things that you've been doing in your life and where you are today. You say that you are very much so satisfied and happy with your life. Okay. Now, truth be told, I mean, that's the way you feel, that you're complete and you're satisfied and you're living your best life. Um, Maybe more so to you, it is considered living your best life. But to us, we see that, there's nothing but drama and discrepancy in your life. Now, also, it's been said that, you're supposed to be saying that, people want to hurt, harm, and endanger you, and you done nothing wrong to anyone, and that you fear nothing and no one. But my theory of it is that if you fear nothing and no one, you know what I mean? My question to you, Miss Slay, is then if you don't fear any of this stuff and you fear nothing and no one and you're not going to run from anybody, you're going to stand up like the big guy, and face them, head on, then truth be told, that's on you, but be careful how you stand up and call yourself defending yourself at all costs. Now, if you have no reason to be afraid of anything or anyone, you would let that go, and you would not be walking around here with a damn hunter's knife around your neck. Now, does that look ladylike? Does that look appropriate for a woman of character of 50 years old to walk around with a hunter's knife clipped onto her shirt, And let me tell you guys, it be on her shirt like this, guys. I tell you no lie, it be just like this on her shirt, clipped onto her shirt, and not, not hidden or anything, seen very out in the opening. You see this big knife that sits in her chest. Now, my thing is, if you fear nothing and no one, why would you be walking around here with this knife on your neck? You said you did nothing to no one. You said you're living your best life. You have no reason to fear nothing and no one, and you're not running from anyone or anything. Well, my answer to that is there's some fear in you that you may try to bully us with and make us think that you're not, afraid of anything or anyone, but yet you walk around with this knife, this big huge knife around your neck. And I'm sure that people look at that and look at you like, what in the world and what in the hell is going on with this lady, that this lady walks around at all costs with this knife clipped onto her shirt, around her dress, her blouse, or whatever. Now, I feel as though if you are the big, the bold, the beautiful, and the bravest out here, that there would be no means necessary for you to walk around with this knife clipped on your neck. As if you did nothing to no one, but everybody is out to get Adrian Slays. Wow. That's really, really, I don't think that's the case. It's more to the fact than she's given us, guys. And I truly believe that somewhere, somehow, she's done something to someone to have these people coming at her neck. Now, it was said that, as I stated, I only give facts of what I see and facts of what I hear. Now, it was said that someone was supposed to be stalking her at this gentleman house that she's staying with now, and that this gentleman at all costs wanted to protect her and shield her from hurt, harm, and danger from whoever these people are who is out to get her. That the gentleman spoke and said that, I've been noticing some, cars pulling up, beside your car in front of my house. What is that all about? Is there something going on? Well, I say this, Adrian, if you know that there's something going on and you know that you have done some wrong to somebody, then at all costs you need to let this man know. Do not take it upon yourself to, leave things in secret from this man, knowing that you quote unquote say that you didn't do anything to nobody, but quote unquote it's said that, people are after you. You know what I mean? You're putting this man in harm's way, first and foremost. You're putting this gentleman in harm's way because you can get this man hurt. Okay, even though you said that this man is scrapped at all times, but why put this man in a situation for something that he has nothing absolutely to do with and that you brought upon yourself? You brought these things and this discrepancy and this drama upon yourself. That you got people pulling up in front of this gentleman's door, watching you, scoping you, looking at your car and whatever. You can cause this man a problem. Because they always say, if you can't get the cat, then the cat will get you. Okay? If the cat can't catch the mice, then the mice is going to catch the cat. And so with that being said, I don't know what story to believe with her, because there's always a different story, different circumstance, different situation, but it never ever seems to amaze me how this woman is. She caused discrepancy, she caused drama. She just caused a lot of things in people's lives, and that makes people just push away from her. No one wants to be around her, and this man doesn't know this character like he think he knows this character. You know what I mean? And you have this woman staying in your home, not knowing what has occurred or what situation or problem that she has brought to the table that you may be setting yourself up for, sir. And you better be careful. You better be mindful. You better be cautious. You damn sure better be careful, because you don't know what this lady might have done to people out here. But yet you allow this woman to stay in your home. But yet, you have people that's coming to your home, that's sitting in the front of your door, watching this woman's car. Now, my thing is, how do they recognize her car? Who could be possibly scoping someone that hard that they know her car, they know her tag number, they even located where she's at? What could have brought that about? What could have brought that about? Then I heard a story that supposedly that, I guess the gentleman from a long time ago from the Walmart or something that she had a discrepancy with, that pulled up in front of the Walmart, that she was supposed to have been cussing out, telling off, and supposed to be telling the business from the last place that she resided at before she moved out of this place here, with the lady Sylvia boyfriend, who's supposed to have been on her shit list, But when you do things to hurt people, guys, let me tell you how hurt, how harm, and how definitely danger can come back to bite you. You cannot go around and hurt people and use people and manipulate people and think that it will not come back to haunt you. It will definitely do so. Now, I don't really understand her at some point or another, because it's always, like I said, it's always something with her. It's always something with Adrian Slay's variety, Now, little do you know that all the men that she has been with, all the men that she has, I don't know, maybe she slept with, I can't say, you know what I mean? But she's been around quite a few men. I remember there was a gentleman who, a Jamaican guy, I think he was Jamaican or African, he was supposed to have this barbecue pit thing. And next thing I know, this gentleman was up in her crib, doing a video with her. I remember Mr. Tesler, whom she put out there on blast and saying that the man was gay, that she was supposed to have been in a shower, and that this man walks into the shower and the other gentleman walks into the shower right behind him, and knowing that she was in that shower and she was, just got out the shower and she only had a towel around her. She didn't like it, supposedly. It was approached in the parking lot. Her and Mr. Tesler got into a little discrepancy out there, so she turns around. Each and every time, guys, you already know she messes around and she puts people on blast. I think that she brings all this upon herself. I don't know if she does this for recognition, views, subscribers, or whatever the means may be. But you speak about people having content creators out here, and that you're a major content creator and you know how to bring it. Well, my story of it is that you don't know how to bring it, because when you bring it, you bring nothing but drama. When you bring it, there's always someone after you. When you bring it, it's never what Adrian Slay's Variety, once upon a time the channel was called, but now called Big A or Adrian Slay's. It's never nothing that she does to people that hurt them. I remember when she said that the lady Rebecca was supposed to be cool, her and things of that sort. Come to find out, Rebecca was not her as she quote unquote said. So what did you do to Rebecca to cause this, distance of friendship? What did you do to Christine, the other young lady, that she despised you with everything in her? It seems like to me, if you don't have what Adrian Slays want, if you can't give her, if you can't give her a meal, if you can't give her what she want, if you can't have a pound of weed sitting up on the table for her to smoke on, she wants absolutely nothing to do with you. Now, all the people that has been in her life that try to be there for her, to try to comfort her, to try to be a friend to her, what did Adrian Slay do? As she called herself, Big A. What did she do but do nothing but just cause a lot of hurt, harm, and danger, hurt, harm, and pain, and discrepancy against these people? I remember at one point or another when she tried to frighten people with saying that she was going to strike these people's channels and stuff. What gives you the authority to think that you can get on here, but you can hurt people and you can bring them down, but then yet when they come back at your neck, you don't like it. You don't like it when people come back at Adrian Slay's Variety neck. But Adrian Slays wants to come back at people and hurt them. Now, supposedly, she's supposed to met a new friend. Miss, I'm telling you, you better be mindful, sweetie, darling, honey, boo-boo child. You better be cautious, honey. You damn sure better be careful. Because at the end of the day, she's stating that you are a friend. You are a good friend. Now, she started eating fish from the sea, where she resides in the boat of the gentleman that she's supposed to be with or dating or staying at his house with. She's supposed to be eating some red snapper from the sea, from out of the ocean, and they had that with all kinds of fruits and shit on top of there, and the fish was very, very good, and she enjoyed it, and as she stated that this was her friend. Yo, sweetie, baby girl, whatever your name might be, honey, don't you dare in your right mind, while you got it, take that girl as your friend. Because let me tell you how very quick that Adrian can turn on you with a wink and a blink of an eye. Today you may be her friend, as she quote unquote may indicate and say, and tonight, this evening, second, minute, hour, you may be her worst nightmare. Her mind spirals completely out of control, as she was stating, and she was saying that, people always trying to say I got mental illness, that I'm crazy and this, that, and the other. Well, you lead us to believe that, because each and every time there is something new that comes out about you. But each and every time something new comes out about you, it's always about someone hurting Adrian Slay. It's never about Adrian Slay hurting someone. It's unfair. It's not cause for it. It's not necessary. And you cannot go out here in this world, in this society, in this life, and think that you can do and say what you want to people. Because people today, my dear, whether you choose to be, not afraid of nothing and no one, people are not afraid of nothing and no one, and neither are they afraid of you. So to come in to say the things that you say, that you on point, you ready. I'm kind of paraphrasing a little bit, that you come in and let them know that, hey, I'm ready for anything that you willing to put down. People are not taking the bullshit today. People are, honey, let me tell you something. How bold people can be in this life today, that you think that you could just come in and you could say what you want to say and do what you want to do to people and not think that it's going to come back to bite you. Now, I'm really amazed and I'm surprised that she has not yet made that video about Miss Beloved um, uh, family, Miss Beloved having that cookout, for that 4th of July. I'm surprised. If there's a video about that, can someone, one of my young ones, leave it down below in the bottom of the comment down below and let me know which video was that she spoke about Miss Beloved and the 4th of July cookout, because I seen nothing, heard nothing about a video about that cookout. Nothing. Do you not feel within yourself that, do you not get lonely for companionship? Do you not get lonely for friendship? Do you not get lonely for just being alone by yourself and nothing and no one around you? No girlfriends, no lover, nothing. I feel as though that she's out to use anything and anybody that she can use, or anything that she can get from anybody that's going to give it to her. But when things does not go Adrian Slade way, then she feels some type of way, and she's going to come in and she's going to find some sort of a discrepancy. She's going to find something argumentative to argue with you about. She's going to try to put you out there on blast. Now, what happened to Loopy, her so-called friend Loopy? As she makes it seem like, hey, even Loopy done turned against me. You know what I mean? She made it seem like my boy Remy. Where is Remy? Remy, we don't see Remy. We don't hear Remy. She speaks nothing of Remy. And Mr. Dalvin. No, Devin. I'm sorry. Mr. Devin. She speaks nothing about Mr. Devin, who she calls Michael Jackson. But get what, Miss Lay? If he was Michael Jackson, you sure told that thing they call Pang-a-lang. You got some of that Pang-a-lang from Mr. Devin. Okay? You remember when you said, hey, why are you in there? Why are you sleeping in there? Come on in here and massage my back. My back is aching me. Come in here and give me a massage. But as Mr. Devin said, he was totally surprised by her invitation into her bedroom. And Mr. Devin went in there and, Mr. Devin went in there and, he gave her what she was looking for. He's a man. So whether he's a Christian man, a Muslim man, a Pentecostal man, or whatever the means may be, he's human. He is a man. And when a man and a woman becomes together and they start to touch and feel on each other and the chemistry is there, the man is going to totally at all costs, he's going to stand up, if you get me what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He's going to stand in ovation. If that thing they call Pang-a-lang, that thing going to stand up. And if she giving it up, he going to get it. And he got that throw. He got some of that throw. That throw-se. Because she wanted some of that throw-se. He wanted some of that throw-se. And she wanted some of that Pang-a-lang. And she screwed that damn man. She screwed him. Now, it's a good thing that he did not lead her to where his mother lived, whom Mr. Devin was staying with, his mother. Thank God that he did not reveal where his mother stayed, because I'm telling you, if he would have revealed that, it would have been hell on fire. She would have went there and she would have made a complete idiot of herself. She would have embarrassed that man. That lady probably old. She probably would have gave that old woman a heart attack. And let me tell you, Mr. Devin, I commend you on that. That you did not let this lady know where your mama live at. She never speaks of him. But yet you had this man in the comfort of your home, in your apartment, when you had that apartment, when you invited him in, y'all cooked dinner and y'all cooked this and y'all did that. But yet and still Mr. Devin wound up in your bedroom because you said you needed a massage and rub your body down because your body was sore. No, your body was craving for some of that Mr. Devin Pang-a-lang. That thing they go, dang-a-lang. You got some of that dang-a-lang from Mr. Dalvin. Mr. Devin. I keep saying Dalvin. Mr. Devin. Adrian, was it all right? Was it good? You know the song, if it's still good to you. Okay? Disclaimer. Just saying. So, him as a man, he goes in, he gives her what she wants, he rubs her down. And even Mr. Devin said, she called me in the bedroom. She asked me to rub her down. She asked me to rub her down. And so with that being said, Miss Adrian Soleil must have just took that boom boom, that big thing they call SpongeBob ass up on him. And Mr. Devin, let me get this man's name right. Mr. Devin. That dang-a-lang got, got like the standing ovation. Stiff. You get me what I'm saying? And he said, okay. She invited me in her room. That means she wants some of that pang-a-lang. And I want some of that throat. And so he got himself some. But yet and still at the end of the day, Mr. Michael Jackson, as you say, disclaimer on your name, sir. Disclaimer on Michael Jackson's name. I'm just giving the story of what Miss Adrian Slade put out there, and she proclaimed that, he might be gay. She claims that he really had nothing to offer. Well, he did have something to offer you, Miss Slade. He gave you some of that thing they call dang-a-lang. Isn't that what you wanted? That dang-a-lang. How was it, Miss Slade? Was it good to you? Because you got it. All right. So with that being said, I don't know if Remy got a little bit of it. I don't think Remy got a little bit of it. But if he did, hey, Remy, was it good to you, bro? Bro, where you at? We be missing you up here on the YouTube channel, Mr. Remy. She said Mr. Remy was a garbage man. What's wrong with being a garbage man? It's a job, isn't it? Okay. She said Mr. Devin was supposed to be quote unquote a Christian, and he supposed to been Mr. Michael Jackson to her. Mr. Tesla, she proclaims that Mr. Tesla might have something to do with these people that's up on her top. Well, then again, as I say, my dear, my darling, honey, boo-boo child, when you bring this discrepancy upon yourself, expect it to come back. It doesn't matter if you walk around with your man-hunting knife on your shirt, because, baby, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, this shirt will not stay up. At the end of the day, when someone wants to get back at you, they figure out a way, they find a way, and they do what they have to do. I would truly hate to see you get hurt in a situation of lies, deceitfulness, you know what I mean? Discrepancy, violence, manipulation, and this is you. All the above you have done to people. You have done to people. And now, you have your cut-ups. They feel sorry for you. They try to help you in every aspect of the way by cash apping you, to make sure you got a meal and everything. Now, a woman of character of 50 years old, she'll be 50 in September. I think it's September the 4th. She will be 50 years old. If you have not yet succeed, as they say, try again. Try again, my dear, to make a better life for yourself, to make a better living for yourself, to subside the discrepancy, the violence, the manipulation, the use, the abuse of others. Because when you do these things, it all comes to backfire in your face, and then no one will believe your lies anymore. You know that story they say, you cry wolf? You got to stop crying wolf, because one day you may cry wolf and nobody's going to believe you, because you've lied and you manipulated people so much until no one is going to believe you anymore. You hurt the people around you that loved you, that try to show you love, compassion, and care. You hurt them. Because you were so naive and so demonic that you don't want love. You don't want compassion in your life. You don't want anyone to care. How does it feel to be alone like that? I don't like to be alone. I'm not going to say I have friends. I have associates. And can I say that I had people that I thought were my friends who hurt me deeply? Yes, I can say that. I can say that. Yes, I can say that. I've been hurt by people who call themselves my friends. But you know what Anastasia Ghirardelli's world learned to do? I learned to back up and back out and have no more said or done with whomever, whatever, through my life that hurt me. Because in this world, you live and you learn. And once you live and you learn, you know how to feed them from a long handled spoon. And this is what these people are going to start to do to Adrian Slays. They're going to start to feed her from a long handled spoon, I might say, because there's nothing but discrepancies. There's nothing but lies. Each and every time you come in, there's a different story. As well as she says, oh, my boat is not there no more. They moved my boat. I don't believe it for one damn minute. I don't believe it for one damn minute. First of all, why would you go and purchase a boat to live on when you could go and purchase a place to live on? She says she don't ever want to live in apartments, houses, or anything. She want Airbnb or something like that. Or she just want to just live, I guess, I don't know, maybe streetwise. I don't know. But like she said, she slept in her car a million times. A million times. Why should you have to live that way? You shouldn't have to live that way. You're almost 50 years old and you should not live that way. If you want to live, listen, if you want to be living your best life, it's surely not being homeless and living on the street and sleeping in your car. How do you sleep in a car and not knowing who's around you, who's peeping in your car, who's watching you? How do you wash your boom boom, your trussy, when you need to be cleaned up? So now you're with this man here, who's supposed to be, I don't know if he's your friend, your boyfriend, you're just someone that's just helping you for the moment. But you did say you're going back to your boat. What happened? What happened? What if could possibly had happened? As well as she was saying that when she was in that restaurant and she was very much so supposed to be delusional. Oh, somebody help me. I need help. Oh, my hand. Oh, my temple. I need help. I got to get out of here. Guys, all in act. All in act. Just all in act. It's just one fly. Just keep flying. All in act. Nothing was wrong. Okay? You supposedly have went to the hospital, to the emergency room. They said that your blood pressure was at the top of the rim and they gave you some medication. And then you supposedly had got a prescription to go get your medication. As they showed her going to get the medication sitting in the car, as the man got out, it was a black guy. I seen the siding of his face, but he was definitely black. He looked black to me. And you were sitting in front of a pharmacist. Quote? You were sitting in front of a pharmacist and you had a cover up over around your neck. I guess you were cold from the air conditioning or whatever. But you never revealed a hospital band on your wrist. Why is that so, Miss Slay? It's almost like we're learning you. You know what I mean? It's almost like we're learning you. And let me tell you how deep this can get. This can get so deep with the manipulating, the manipulative, lies and things that you set upon your channel to your cut-ups. You know what I mean? They help you. They cashed app you. They kept you on a flow on your feet. Are you going to turn against your cut-ups? Your Patreon, that's not going very well. Because it seems to me that they're starting to learn you. Now, for my yum-yums, I love my yum-yums. I love them unconditionally. And I try to read every comment that I can. And yum-yums, if I can't get to all of you comments, I'm sorry. But I do try to give a heart every time I go in. And you guys know that I can't be here all the time because of what I'm going through. But every now and again, I try to come in and I try to give some love and compassion and consideration and caring and sharing to my yum-yums, whom I love very, very much, who love me back, who's been here with me through my situation, the love and the concern and the caring that they give me, I would never come upon this camera and lie to my yum-yums about anything in my life. Now, yum-yums, with that being said, now, y'all, my yum-yums, Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world, I got to find me a loved one. Now, I am talking to a gentleman, well, quote unquote, he's okay, but something within just throws it off a little bit. It just throws it off a little bit. I want to be able to trust him. But baby, let me tell you a little bit about that man. He finer than a mother flipping fool. Oh, he fine, y'all. But it's something in his eyes that tell me something different. And if there's anybody here don't understand what I'm saying to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, listen, you better think before you react. You better think before you get your kudina, your kupanche, your truce. Even for the men, before you get your pengaling up to that person, that girl. And girls, you give your kupanche, your truce up to that man. You got to learn to understand them. You got to know them a little better. Get to know them. Don't allow yourself to just be fed in by bullshit. Now, I'm going to say this. I like the gentleman. Very attractive man. But just something about him, I don't get it. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of little children. Yeah, all I'm going to say is got a lot of little kids here. Got a lot of kids here going on. But I like him so much. But I want to get to know him better. Do I want to meet him someday? Yes, absolutely. I want to meet him. But right now, I just don't feel that trust to meet him just yet. I just don't feel that trust to meet him just yet because I need to know him more. I need to talk to him more. I need to see his appearance on the Duo and the Facebook FaceTime more. Now, every now and then he would text me. That's not showing someone that you want them. That's not showing somebody that, you're interested in them. You know what I mean? I spoke to him once on FaceTime. One time. Finer than a mother. Because I wanted to be sure if that was really him. And that is really him. But we don't talk like we should be talking. So does that indicate, girls, that there's a girlfriend or girlfriends? Or does that indicate there's a wife or wives? I don't know. But every now and again, he may text me. We don't talk. Now, when we first met, we text each other constantly on Facebook. Okay? We talked on the phone maybe two times. We talked on FaceTime one time. That's not showing interest in me. That's making me to believe that, okay, first and foremost, I don't know you. First and foremost, I can't really judge you because I don't know you. And you won't let me in to know you because I feel like there's something that you're hiding from me. Now, I do know that he was an honest person to tell me how many children that he has. And he has quite a few. So with that being said, does that mean that Pang-a-lang was shifting and shaking and rocking and rolling all over the place? The every kind of thrust. Ooh, baby. If I tell you how many thrusts, I don't know, guys. He might be watching. I got to be careful. Okay? So does that tell me how many thrusts that he done inserted himself in? Quite a few. Now, I do know one thing for certain and two things for sure. I would never, ever, even if I become involved in a relationship with a gentleman, with everything that's going on out here, and all the disease and the STDs that's out here, I could never. I'm sorry, my dear. And girls, yum-yums, please do not come against me for saying this because I'm only saying this because I love you. And guys, please don't come against me. I'm only saying this because I love you as well. Be mindful, cautious, and careful. Do not be manipulated by Trusi. Men and girls, don't be manipulated by Pang-a-lang. Okay? Please do not allow yourself to be manipulated by that. Because if you see about that young lady who says that she don't even know where she contracted this thing from. Well, well, the name of the game is, if you're out here and you are very much so active out here, and you're laying up with different sorts and types of people and stuff, whether it be a man or a woman, or man to man and woman to woman, and you're not using precautionary measure and you're not protecting yourself, either you're going to wind up pregnant, or either you're going to wind up with something that you can't shake. People in this life, in this world, don't tell you these things anymore. They don't tell you these things anymore. They could be walking around and they could be sick, and because they went out there and they did hurt, harm, and danger to themselves, now they want to do hurt, harm, and dangers to others. They want to take others' life because of the decisions and the choices that they made in their lives. Do not allow yourself, people, to be this for anybody. Anybody. Self, yum-yums, anybody, anywhere all over the world. Use precautionary measures at all costs. Because you cannot, in this world or in this society, trust anything or anybody anymore, because you don't know what you may be handling or getting yourself into. Now you done laid up with this man. Man, you done laid up with this woman. And woman, you don't know how many women that this man inserted himself in. You don't know how many women that this, men, you don't know how many men that, how many women let these men insert themselves in them. And then at the end of the day, majority of people don't like to go get checked and get their thrush checked and get their pangalang checked. They're just going to go on, and it's just going to travel and travel and travel and spread. And now you're making everybody sick. So with that being said, I'm saying this to say, if that is the situation with Slay, and you're violating your body, your mind, and your soul like that, and you're allowing yourself to be manipulated and used like that, just to live on the streets, or just to just have a couple of dollars in your pocket. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. But if that's what you're doing, girlfriend, you better be mindful, cautious, and careful. You better scrap them pangalangs up. Don't let no man go up in you pure and raw like that. Although I know that men like to feel the purity of a woman, and the woman likes to feel the purity of a man. That's where your pleasure comes in. But when you out here and you're doing this with these men, and men, you're doing this with these women, you got to be careful. Because you think about it. You don't know who this woman been with 5 years ago, or how many men she's been with 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Women, you don't know how many women these men been with 5 years ago. And as they stated, the things that's going on in the world today, you don't know what to trust and who to trust. Well, my belief is I trust no one. I trust no one. So am I active? No, I'm not. Am I in a relationship? No, I'm not. Do I want a relationship? Absolutely. But I wanted to be able to trust that man. I want that man to be able to be mine and only mine. How many are you going to find of them? They come a dime a dozen. And is it sure that if they come a dime a dozen, that they're going to remain faithful to you? Absolutely not. So I just wanted to come in and just speak a little bit about that to my yum-yums today, and to see how my yum-yums are coming along. Guys, I'm hanging in there to the best of my ability. I just wanted to come in because I wanted my yum-yums to see me. I know you guys haven't seen me for a minute, and I don't like being away from you. Look at this, guys. Isn't this cute? You know what I mean? So that topic that I really wanted to speak on, when I find that paper, guys, let me tell you, I wrote some things down, and it's a topic that you would love to hear. But I got to find the paper because I can't remember all my notes on there that I wrote down. So I just came in today to speak a little bit about Miss Slay. Miss Slay, get your life together, my dear, because living your best life is not living from a boat. A woman of character of your age, almost 50 years old, that's not living your best life. You know what I mean? Get yourself a little job. There's still jobs available out here. You can get yourself a little job. Now, I don't know if you get some sort of a disability or Social Security. I don't know. If you do, that's your business. That is your business. But never sit there before us on the camera and tell us that you are living your best life. because that is not so. You are so angered. You are so miserable. But you come in this camera and you try to give us, that you are living the best life. Well, if you call that living your best life, to each his own, to God be the glory to you. I wish you nothing but the best, but you got to get your priorities together. Okay? So yum yums on that note. Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening. It's almost 6 o'clock here. And I love you, yum yums. I miss you very, very much. And I hope you all miss me as well. Leave it down below and let Anastasia GHIRADELL'S world know that you miss me. Okay? Give me a smiley face. If you miss me, give me a smiley face. If you love me, give me a heart. That way I know that I have the most wonderful yum yums. I already know that I have the most wonderful yum yums, but hey, bring those hearts and those happy faces to me. It will make my day. I love you, yum yums. On that note, stay positive, stay blessed, keep the peace, stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. And always remember to put God first and foremost in your life, because he is the importance. That alarm clock did not wake you up this morning. Our Heavenly Father did. Remember that. All right? Have an amazing day. I love you, yum yums. All right? Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the topic.